Hey everybody, Panther0822. We're gonna get back into a game that I played a long time. Well, not exactly a long time ago, but a while ago. I actually did some videos on this game when I was first starting to stream, and I wanted to revisit the game. I wanted to come back and actually do some things and kind of redo it a little bit for you guys, and see if we might be able to get a better outcome than what we did last time. So anyways, that is the plan. So without further ado, let's see here. Let's go to the world map here. And let's see here. We'll go with this one over here. Oh, that's right. I gotta get introduced to my comrades here. All right. Open up shops. Okay. So we've got that. We've got the bank. We don't need a loan right now because we're fine. That's being built. All right, let's go out and let's dig us up some oil. All right, let's see here. We're gonna do one dowser there, one dowser there. So for those of you who haven't played this game, the way that it starts out is that they basically give you a half season. So you get like 3 months or so. Technically, I think 6 months. So, okay. Actually, I want to be a little bit careful because I don't have a lot of money. The largest issue that you'll hit in the beginning part of the game, because I could absolutely throw another rig down over here, but right now I want to focus. There we go. And 54 cents. We want to go over there. Oh, wait, no. Over here is... Okay, so we're going to throw 2 wagons down. Ranks are at 350 a pop. And because the seasons are so short, you're not going to get all of the oil up, or at least it's unlikely you'll get all of the oil up. So, okay. We'll throw 2 more wagons down. $1. Rather be selling at $1.39 versus pennies, so we'll go over here. The other thing that we've got to worry about is spillage fines. It becomes a larger issue later in the game. But Oh, we're selling higher over here. All right. And I think print screen is my own way of actually taking a screenshot. Okay. Cool. Oh wow, there's only 2 of us that made profit this round, and I made the most profit, so. Alright. Cool, one of the other shops is open, although I apologize for flashing over to my screen here real quick. I just realized that I had forgotten to actually do that so that you guys would actually have some good game audio, so. Alright, so we're gonna come here, we're gonna go land auction. Alright. So let's take a look at upgrades. Let's see here. So we could do a width, a size. I'm not terribly worried about a timer at the moment. However, branches is a more expensive, but I do want to do this. And you guys, if I end up missing something, you'll see why. So, alright, we'll call that good. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna throw 1 dowser down, 2 dowser down. And get a rig ready, because one of them's gonna find oil at some point, so. So the goal for this, because we spent basically $12.50 for an upgrade, is we want to actually make what we upgraded. So. Alright, it doesn't look like we need to go too much further. Okay. 2 wagons, 44 cents versus 93. Relatively safe to put a second rig down. $63 versus. Alright. Want to be careful right now. The main thing is, again, I'm only on about a half season right now, so I've got to be very, very careful. I've also got to try and make sure that I'm getting the most out of what I've got, so. $1.15 versus 79. Alright. Again, half season, so I'm leery of there probably is. This is also a little bit of a gamble, but that's okay. 97 versus $1.41. Still want everybody selling on the left. If you take a look here in the center, this is basically this gray piece is basically the oil, and once it gets up here and you don't have anybody to claim it, you will get oil spillage fines. So you want to be a bit careful about that. Okay. And this is why we upgraded the branches. $88. Alright, I need to be coming back over here. Throw 2 more down. All right, we're in April. 87.37. Alright, so this one is now empty. There may be more oil further down, but at the moment, I'm not too terribly worried about it. Mainly because I'd really kind of waste, I mean, given that it's May and we're on a half season right now, I'll focus on the pockets where I have and try and utilize, make sure I'm getting the most money. Alright, 98, 93. Same, 94, 94, 93. You are officially gonna give me more. Yep. Last month, I've still got 2 different wells going. I think we're going to be a bit negative this round. That's going to kind of blow, but it's all right. that would have been shot in the dark as far as the other stuff goes. Oh, okay. That's too bad. Okay. This is kind of a cool thing because we can get some more depth. We can speed up our dowsers. Moles are kind of cool. Excuse me. The scanner is actually really awesome and worth the 30. So, however, we are gonna up our dowser speed. Although I probably should have done the land auction first. That's okay. Cool. We're gonna start with one. Not quite as straight down as I would have liked, but that's okay. Cool. Alright. Whoa! That was not what I wanted. Silos are cool. Mainly because they allow you to store oil. So like when both of these get to like dirt cheap prices, I mean like 30 cents, 50, 30 cents, 10 cents, because it does actually get into like the low 16s and things like that. You want to have a silo to put your oil in until the prices start coming back up, and then you can tell everybody to start selling the oil again. And the way that you do that is you just come over, or basically you zero this out, and then they'll start storing it here. And then when you start upping your numbers, they'll start pulling it. So, all right. The only downside is if there's any oil that's found over here, I cannot put a I can't put a rig down to grab the oil, so you do have to be a bit careful with that. Alright, 67 versus 78. We want to come in back over here. Ooh, I think that's really close. I'm not sure that's gonna work. It does, okay. cool. Alright, we're in April. Selling for $1 on one side, just fine. I think we'll be lucky to break even this season. Although it is only April, I could be very pleasantly surprised. We'll see. Alright, we're selling for higher over here, so we're going to come back over here. Hey, this is definitely interesting, because, I mean, by the time you guys see this, I'm going to be in Florida. So... or at least on my way to Florida. Alright, 72 versus 80. That one's dropping. So is that one. Yee. Well, like I said, we're still in half seasons right now, so I can't really afford to silo any of the oil. Wagon size is also something I should probably actually focus on. It's shit for price, but 47 is better than 36, so... yeah, we might break even. Yeah, we just broke even. Cool. Cool. Alright. I'll consider it. Yeah, I'll consider that too. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, I think we're just gonna call it good, and we're just gonna... No, 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 no. I really do actually need to... That was one of the things that the first time I went through this game I figured out, so... Oh, we're still on half season, so I do have to play a little risk. I went past it, so that's a problem. But that's why we have the branches. 54, we're selling higher over here. We want to go over here. And I think we're going to risk another dowser at the moment. Actually, I think it is. It's control print screen. All right. Hopefully, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, $1.04 versus $1.12. We could use at least one more wagon. We are in April at this point. Throwing another dowser down and putting another rig down is not going to be advisable. So at this point, it's just going to be a matter of just trying to stay on whichever side is selling for higher. 76 versus 77. Still higher, selling higher on the left, which is good. Well, and final season, 74 versus, hey, we need to come over here. There we go. Those are the prices I like to see. Wow, there was a couple of really big pockets in this. Well, looks like Ricardo's got the most money right now. Not quite in last place, but that could change very quickly. That's interesting. This was actually something that I did not look into. $1,700 versus most of what I have right now. I think we'll do that. Cool. That'll work. 2, 3, 4. Looks like we've got 2 more seasons. So I am gonna stay away from anything else at the moment. Alright, we're going to keep everything pretty much on left ink because left ink isn't going to drop under a certain price. So unless the right ink goes above that set price, we're going to stay pretty much on one side. Well, that's actually a good thing because a lot of times if something is set at a particular way, it helps kind of drive the other side, so that is actually a good thing. Alright, so the left side will never drop beneath 75 cents, which is good. Because that's more or less going to keep this side, kind of force the right side to stay in a particular area, which is big, which is again better for us. So, again, we've got to kind of take a little bit of a gamble right now because we're still on half seasons, and honestly, we've got to make up some money. So. Cool. Oh, no. 2. There we go. So since this is actually something a little new for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave 2 horses always on left ink. Because I know that the left ink won't drop beneath 75 cents. If this one drops under 75, which it did, then I'll send everybody back over here. But that makes life a lot easier for me because now I just have to worry about one side, basically. I need to throw another dowser down. I may not be able to get all of the oil up right now, but I do need to try and find as much of it as I can. I think if I spend any upgrade money next, it'll definitely be on depth for the dowsers. You're not better, but... Oh, now you are. At this point, if there is any oil, it is probably under the depth that my dowser can get to right now. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more money on our dowser right now then. Well, I lied. We've got a little bit of time. I can... I mean, I made my 1,500 back, so I mean, no real loss there. That might be a monthly expense. That might be an expense I just try and equate for. Okay. Yeah, at this point, if there is any oil, it's way under where my dowser can get. He doesn't have enough depth to get to the dark to get to the lower areas. So oh, did we go to full seasons? We might have gone to full seasons. If we went to full seasons, then regardless of oil depth, I am going to want to kind of throw a dowser down every now and again. And I will definitely want to oh, that's fine. Definitely want to expend the money on an upgrade for my dowsers as far as their depth goes. Alright. Well, I've got one dry well. At this point, we will just take a ventured guess and go down because we officially want to do full seasons. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna send everybody back over here. Alright, well, at least I kind of know how big this pocket is now. It's a pretty big pocket. And because my dowsers don't have any depth to them, I am pretty screwed at this point. Mainly because once that big well is, or once that big pocket is gone, that's pretty much it. My dowsers don't have the depth to get where they need, so. I'm really glad I actually bought the, spent the money on the left side not dropping below 75 cents. Because otherwise I would have been really, really hosed right about now, so. You are $1.25. You are at $1.08. Okay. Well, we've got I want to say 2 more seasons, and then I'm actually going to call it good at that point. So. The other dude was far more expensive, and it would have guaranteed $1.02. But you never know. I mean, the truth about this game is, I mean, you're basically an oil baron. Is what you are, and so you're literally taking a gamble on how much oil you can find. As we progress further into the game, the guy who offers a reduction as far as the oil spillage fines, I will happily pay that. Because, I mean, honestly, oil spillage fines in this game, they can kill you. They really can. They can take a $10,000, $20,000 profit and make it a zero or negative profit. So, I mean, it's just... They're both raising pretty much almost identically in price, so no real reason to change locations. There is definitely one upgrade that you need to actually get when you move to the second basically plot. Which is the brown section. There's a bit that allows you to go through rock. You need to buy that, because if you don't, you are so horribly screwed. Yeah, there was more oil further down. My dowsers couldn't get to it. That's okay. Because I more or less bribed the dude, that at least gave me a really, really solid positive profit that I wouldn't have normally had. So, all right. Oh, that's mare tips. Interesting. Well, let's do the land auction. Yep, so there's one more bid. 1, 2, 3, 4, which will finish out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's one other thing. Okay. Don't actually need that. I do need depth though, because that right now is actually what's majorly hosing me. And unfortunately, if I had to take a look at the money situation, I think I'm probably going to lose this game. But, you know, I could always be pleasantly surprised. I want to go over here and then okay, and because we are on full season, I do actually want to drop a dowser right now. Okay, well that's good to know. I could do something about it, but I'm gonna wait till I hit about $1,000. 117.90 and alright, 101. We're at 1700. Alright. I feel comfortable about putting a rig down now. $73.89. I might just throw a second rig down because this pocket looks like it's a pretty decent sized pocket, and I don't know if we'll get it by the end of the season, but I could be wrong about that, so we'll see. Alright. 29 cents, 96 cents. We'll stay on the right side. Still gonna stay on the right side because the left side is way too damn low. So if prices on both the right and the left drop low enough, that's where I will actually drop a silo. But at the moment, it does not look like I need to do it. Alright, 60. Alright, shun everybody over here. Alright, we're about at a point where I need to put another dowser down. $3 versus 43. Okay. Well, that kind of blows, but that's okay. Actually, if I need to go further down. Because I don't have one side set at a and whatnot. At this point, it's pretty much I need to send everybody wherever the highest side is. So. 87, 70. Alright. Alright, now is where we're going to take a bit of a gamble. $49, $45. Oh, hell no. Alright, if you guys drop again, then we're gonna need to talk. One of the strategies that I did in my first game was basically I just took the existing wells and I just kept pulling them down as the season went on, which actually worked really well for me, mainly because I ended up finding oil when my dowsers when they didn't have the depth for it. So, in its own way, it works out. But it does strain your pocketbook a bit, so it's just kind of one of those things where you just got to be careful. See, and right now my dowsers can't get this far, and they wouldn't have known that oil was there, so okay. I know this one's already found it, but alright, that's a pretty hefty pocket. Okay. Well, at this point, dowsers aren't going to do me any good. I mean, I still have the one dowser going right now, but I really doubt he's going to find anything right now. We're in October, and we have one well about to be dry, one well that's pulling off a moderately fresh oil, and one that I just hit. So, There are bonuses if you, number one, there are bonuses if you find all the oil, and then number two, there's a bonus if you get all the oil up. So, I mean, you can basically get a $2,000 bonus if you meet both of those criteria. Alright, we're in the final month, 57. I was not paying attention. So totally not paying attention. Damn mouse. I'm not gonna get all the oil up, but I can say this was a really good season. This actually makes me really happy. Well, I at least found all the oil. I just wasn't able to get it all up. So... Oh, you dirty rat bastards. You didn't even give me the bonus. $33, $25, $26, $32. All right. Well, let's see here. Land auction. All right, this should hopefully be the last. No, it's not the last. All right, this is the last one I'm gonna do, at least for this one. So, I was trying to actually complete one full section per recording. Although honestly, I may just finish this out anyways. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally just that stripe there. All right. $3,800. That is worth the 3,800. All right, let's do it. We're gonna do the same strategy as last time, which is we are going to shunt everybody over to the left unless the right side is higher. So that that is the plan. All right, 1, 2. Oh. And this is one of those cases where the right side is higher. Did I go too far? No, I did not. Okay. I'll probably actually do the same thing I did last time where I leave like 2 dudes over here at all times. And then I'll shunt a certain number over on the other side. Okay. And this is why I bought the additional branch. Because otherwise I would have been screwed royally. Alright, now shutting everybody back over here. Throw another dowser down. Let's see if we can't have another 20,000 season. Although at this rate, I probably will. It's right there. Okay. Well, we'll watch it. We'll see how bad it gets. I should be not okay. There we go. Nothing wrong with some good, healthy competition. I do need to put another dowser down, though. Alright, we're about at the edge of my dowser's range. So, at this point, I want to start pulling my wells down. So, any oil that is further down beyond what my dowsers can reach, they can't find. You are right there. $1.35. I'll take $1.35 all day. Cool. Alright, I want to pull this one down, but I am gonna wait. Because right now I'm almost spending money faster than I can make it, which is not good. Although I can do that, and then that way I'm not wasting a rig. Alright, we need another dowser. We're gonna get back over 10,000 again, and then I'll start doing some other things, but I want to get back over 10K. Mainly because I have one well that's about to dry up. Oh, that is really, really close. I think this is where the scanner would help, because the scanner, because he's right here, I'd be able to use the scanner to actually find out. So but spending the money so that one side never drops beneath a certain price, worthwhile expenditure. I mean, really worthwhile. I wish I had paid attention to that in the first game, or the first time I played through this, because I didn't know that the first time. So, but now I do. So. Alright, I've got another empty well. And another empty well. Okay. I'm not really sure throwing a dowser down at this point is really going to be worth it, but alright, $1.32. We're going to send everybody back over here because you're higher. I need to get the 3rd depth upgrade. But before I get the 3rd... Well, no, I can't buy that part right now. I've got to wait until the new section opens. Alright. That's fine. I mean, we're pretty much into the season anyways, so I wanted another about 20,000 season, and it looks like I'm definitely gonna hit that, or at least really damn close. So you're going back up. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull a stint down on that. If I miss some oil, I miss some oil, honestly, but I'd always wondered how some of these people got like 30, 40,000 per thing, and now I get it. It's when you've got a dude that you've got one of the guys that's like, hey, slip me some money and I'll give you a fixed rate on one side. It's like, okay. Alright, I've got one wheel still going right now, and that's okay. Yeah, I'll take $1.33. I will definitely say when you have those seasons where one side is it's at it won't ever hit under a certain number. It does help the other side actually maintain, which is actually cool. Oh wow, that pocket was a lot bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was a big one, I just didn't think it was that big. Alright. How did everybody else fare? Not so hot! Okay. Well, let's go to land auction, and we will finish out can't say blame me on those upgrades. Those are good upgrades. Oh, good God. It's a lot. Never go below 99. And spillage fines. Oh, why the hey not? We still have more money than everybody else. Although there's one other upgrade. But it is not. We're gonna do the counter. Alright. Yeah, we're still well above everybody else. Alright. This will definitely be interesting because one side again is fixed, so I'm hoping. Again, I'm hoping for another like 20-ish. I mean, at the very least, I want to get my monies back. So I mean, I want to get a lot. I want to basically get 12,000 out of this. And one side fixed at 99. I better. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And this is why I have branches. Okay. This is actually more of a curiosity than anything else. I very much doubt it. But, you know, you could always be pleasantly surprised. Just like that. There's another oil pocket right there. It looks small though, so... $1.23, $1.39. Okay. And again, just kind of little bit of a... Alright, this one looks like a pretty decent sized pocket, so that'll get us going. These two, not so much. So, we want to throw another dowser down. Looks like that oil may be close to hitting the bottom of our dowser's range. Yep. And it looks like it's a pretty decent sized pocket too, so that makes me happy. Where are we at? We're... $21.7. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're in May. Overall, we're not doing too bad. Again, I want to be careful that I'm not spending as much as I'm making. So... Ooh, got some oil all the way over there. I am actually angling this to be slightly under him for a reason, because most of the time when they say that there is oil, it's usually right under them, so... This is also where a scanner comes in handy. How close are we getting to overflow? Oh, I need to throw another dowser down. I really can't be too lazy about that. So the main thing is if there's anything in this space here, the dowsers can only get so far. So at this point, I am going to be pretty reliant on the wells that I have in place right now. Ooh. That pocket's bigger than I thought it was. And this is where a scanner would come in handy, because then I could actually scan this area and see if there's any oil in it. But that's also where I probably should have actually spent the money to upgrade my dowser's depth one more time. That's alright. Okay. Time to pull you down a little bit. Same with you. I will wait on that other side there for a minute. Well, at the very least, I made back my investment, so that's good. Oh, I need a new pair of headphones. Not that these are bad, but just for long periods of gameplay, right across here just hurts after a while. So I've got a feeling there is oil, maybe down in this bottom area, but although we are getting really close to the end of the season, so given how much oil is left in 2 of these pockets, I am going to venture we'll probably have another 20,000 season, which is good. Let's help clear the rest of that oil out. And no, you do not want to connect the, you do not want to connect those. Bad things happen if you do that, so don't do that. I made that mistake once. I would be sad and yet amused if all the oil that I found is what's all the oil that's there. Alright, last month. I am hoping we can finish out these two things by the end of the month, but I'm not sure we will. I know a way, I know how to fix that. And it is an upgrade I will seriously look at because I need to. Alright, well there were 2 smaller oil pockets that were down in that X. So. But hey. $23,000. We made our profit and then some, so. Alright, so this is the new section. And in this section, there's an upgrade. Oh, you're not going to let me get out of this, are you? That's okay. Alright, so there's a couple of things. There is one upgrade that I need to get, whether I want to or not. And that is the drill. I don't want to have to do that because that drops me... Well, that puts me in range of... Puts me still higher than everybody else. Let's take a look here. Will not go below 61 cents. Oil spillage. I'd prefer you to stay above 61 cents, but that's okay. We will actually call that good. Alright guys, well thank you guys so much for watching. It is always appreciated. like I said earlier, by the time you guys are seeing this, I will be in Florida, or on my way to Florida. One or the other, so somewhere around there. And like I said, I know I've already done this game before, but it's a really cool game. I like it. It's simple, and I really wanted to get just kind of back into it and play it again. So it's a really great game. I have a lot of fun with it. It is available on Steam. I'll see what I can do about finding the link for you guys. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It is always a pleasure. And until the next time, this is Panther 0822. Peace out, guys. Have a fantastic night.